you go, son.
It's too cold out here to throw the football.
Come on, man. You're a senior in high school. Let's go.
I guess.
It is kind of cold. Very cold. I hate the cold.
I don't want to play out here, man. It's too cold. I quit. I'm through.
Listen, all we need is a place that we can practice where it's not so cold outside. Maybe I can take some of my natural ability that I've given you to get a better coach, take you to the next level.
Why don't you start a company?
Why don't I start? I like that. All righty, so this little skit was to let you guys know that my son and I here, who is a star athlete,
My dad.
he got all his talent from me, but I couldn't coach him any further. I could only take him so far, but what we needed was a place where, one, service the need that we could coach, or have a place to practice that was outside of the elements. You know, coach, taking practice when it's 30 degrees outside or when it's raining really heavy. It's hard to take your skills to the next level. The second thing was we needed a place where he could get the kind of training that he needed that was beyond his local coaches. And even me, and as great as I am, he still needed just this much professional training to go to the next level. And with that, turn it over to John.
All right. So our company is Elite Sports. We are a multi-sports indoor sports complex, and we're going to feature professional athletes as our expert trainers. We founded ourselves in 2009 when we realized there was a need for this in the market. Right now our facility is located in Atlanta, Georgia. And we take our facilities and use reclaimed, abandoned, like old Walmart, such as the building we're in here now. It makes a blemish on the neighborhood into something that people want to go to and want in their neighborhood. And as I said, we're going to have professional athlete trainers. The mission statement for our company is we take athletes beyond where their mind can go. We create the ultimate mental and physical specimen in his or her sport. We take greatness and make them superior. In the end, we create an educational, nutritional, and physical routine to sustain them to be at the top of their sport. Barracuda investors, we're looking for a $585,000 investment for a 10% stake in the company. Let me introduce you to the rest of our founders here. We've got Matt Metz over here. He is the CEO. He was the brainchild of this idea. He's got a background in procuring the real estate for the company, and has experience with rehabbing old buildings. We've got Ryan Kilgore here. He is our director of marketing. He also helps in the talent acquisition aspects as well. He's got a bachelor's degree in sports management, and he was previously an assistant athletic director at the University of West Georgia. And I've got Parna here. He is our CFO. He owns a publication firm, so he knows how to help market and assist with Brian's job. And he also has a specialty in finance, so he can keep our numbers straight for us. And then there's myself, Jonathan Burke. I also help with the talent acquisition. I'm a co-founder of a local running club, so I've got ties to the athletic community, and that's how we've reached out to retired professional athletes to bring them on board with our program. And Parna here is going to continue this presentation.
Okay, it's a statement of need, like, why do we need this company? Why is this company in existence? And the reason is, there is, like, just a little bit of background, as I said. Ryan is going to go in further details on the backgrounds and our product description. So basically what we are is a multi-sports indoor facility, training facility. And we have different sports. Some of them are baseball, basketball, running, tennis, swimming. And we have, as mentioned before, staff and players coming in and international who have played at international and national levels. Now, just some statistics in our industry. It is a $6 billion industry currently, and it's growing at 3.2% per year. There are no major competitors out there. There's nothing like this out there. There, as you can see, largest 150 sports coaching firms account for only 2% of the establishment, so it's a very small industry right now, but growing at a pretty fast pace. That means that our clients' needs are not being met. Another thing that shows is the four largest firms account for like 6% of total industry revenue. So there is a place in the market to make money in this industry. And as I mentioned before, the industry is growing at 3.2%, and is $6 billion industry and growing pretty fast. And it is expected to grow even at a faster rate, almost double the rate. So it will be growing around 6.4% until 2017. That's what the forecast was. So if very good investors invest today, they can get a huge chunk out of that $6 billion revenue for themselves. Now, I'll hand it over to Ryan.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Ryan, and I'm introducing, and when y'all know about the product and sales restriction, you know exactly what we do and why we do it. Okay, Elite Sports is a multi-sport indoor facility. It is also completely indoors, climate controlled. We offer services and instruction in over 5 sports. We also offer weight training services, proper techniques. Our staff comprised of former athletes and former coaches. And at Elite Sports, we pride ourselves in impacting children, young people's lives. Okay, here are some of our stronger features that I'm going to let you know about why they benefit you. I'm sorry. Elite Sports offers instruction in over 5 sports, meaning we offer more sports. Our target market is larger, revenue base is larger. Our facility is completely indoors and climate controlled, meaning that you can practice any sport no matter the weather. You have a place to go. Elite Sports employs former coaches and athletes in professional leagues, so we can ensure that your child is getting the proper and best instruction available. We offer, at Elite Sports, we offer memberships, and we also welcome walk-ins. For that reason, I'm sorry, I'm out of it, excuse me. With our membership, you receive special brochures, special promotions and discounts, and we offer walk-ins because we don't want anybody to feel pressured to offer up a full year-long membership. Here's our SWOT analysis. Strengths to our company. Excuse me. Get myself together. Okay. Elite Sports offers instruction in over 5 sports, as I said. Okay. We have a qualified and proven staff, top-of-the-line equipment, state-of-the-art indoor facility, ability to schedule appointments, and there's no other place available like what we have. Weaknesses are walk-ins can't use our appointment. If we have full appointments, walk-ins can't use our facility. The weather is also unpredictable, so if it's sunny out there and you have a practice schedule, it rains, now our facility fills up and our availability is limited. We don't offer instruction in every sport. So like bowling or racquetball or something, we don't have every single thing, but the markets that we do go into, we offer what's prevalent in that market. And another weakness, as it is a strength, there is no place like elite sports. Opportunities that I'll explain this part, the opportunities later. And threats are companies that offer specialization in sports. We offer over 5 sports. At the same time, you might want to go to a place that only offers 1. And high insurance costs with all the equipment and like activity in our facility, we have to pay high insurance costs.
Hey, she wanted sound effects.
Okay.
Keep everyone awake.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't need to.
Keep everyone
Okay.
awake.
Here's a competitive comparison chart. DBAT is a facility that offers baseball and softball instruction. It is indoors, and they do have a professional staff, but no elite athletes goes to the next level without weight training. So where do you go when you want weight training? Okay, LA Fitness. LA Fitness, it offers weight training. It offers a professional staff, and it's also indoors. But you have to have a membership. And you also, but where do you go when you want sports instruction? So those 2 options are out. We can basically combine what these companies do and simply do it better. We offer weight training, we offer professional staff, we offer indoor facilities, we offer a variety of sports, and also you don't have to have a membership to come to our company. Okay, some of the opportunities from this slide are further displayed here in our future products and services. Future product and service that we plan to implement is summer camp. Here's a proposed schedule flyer to let you know what the schedule is about. And also here's after school care that we plan to implement in our facility. Here's a proposed schedule and a proposed activity chart. With these two future products and services, we can make an impact on kids' lives, as well as give them proper sport and weight instruction. We also plan to implement our own sport equipment division. With this sport equipment division, we can make our own sports equipment because we employ elite staff and we cater to elite athletes, so they know what the most desired sport equipment is. And we would also like to implement sport recreation league teams. Like I said, we have to have a way to measure what we do at our company. So these sport league teams, the kids that we instruct, we play on the team together against other teams to show why what we offer is better than anywhere else. Okay, we're always looking for the chance to grow and expand. But without your investment, we won't be able to do so. To make an impact on these children's lives, as well as spread sports around the nation, we need your investment. We plan to expand to 3 other cities, which are Boston, Massachusetts, Anchorage, Alaska, and also Seattle, Washington. And for the market analysis of those 3 cities, we turn to our CEO, Matt, to give you more on that.
Can I get a round of applause for my buddy here? It's nerve-wracking getting up here and having a conversation. Y'all are very intimidating. That was me back in the day when I had hair. So, in Anchorage, Alaska, would you want to practice here on your practice field with a bear as cheering you on when it's 30 degrees below? Or would you rather practice here when it's nice and warm and toasty and cozy inside? And you can have all your buddies. You can run around the track without a bear chasing you. Or be in Seattle, jumping across ponds because it's always freaking raining. It's always wet outside. You're always soggy. All the women there have curly hair because flat irons do not work. Or you can practice here in Seattle. Nice, dry. You have your mom come out. She's not irritated at you because she's had to truck your sorry behind to another park, sit in the rain underneath an umbrella. No. She can come here. Good old Boston. Everybody been to Boston? In the winter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sucks. I hate it. That's why I live in the South. Baseball field. This is where little Johnny, little Ryan, used to run around, freaking his little behind off. Much would have rather been here. It's very nice, warm, climate controlled. The biggest thing about these three cities, the reason we're hitting them is we're already in Atlanta. We've already taken the market share here. That's why we want to expand. Seattle with their Super Bowl and their extreme sports that they're touting, they have like the hardcore fans. It's a great place for us to expand to because everybody right now is excited about being in some type of sport, especially football. Anchorage, Alaska, I just feel sorry for them. I love the place, that's why we go there a lot. These are all my buddies. We go there. It's close to Seattle, so it's not a long jaunt for us. I live in Seattle. Boston is a different story. That is where Ryan currently lives. So we have 2 locations is the game plan to have on the West Coast, 2 locations on the East Coast. As our company grows, we will spread inward. But right now, that's why we need your $585,000 to expand to the 3 locations that we have. The demographics of these particular places is, in Seattle, there's 634,000 people. From what we have researched, 15% of that 634,000 fits within our demographics, which is between 6 years old and 30 years old. Our primary market is between 6 and 17. Our extended market is the 18 to 30-year-olds who want to take their skills to the next level. This is how many kids play sports from the ages of 16 to 17 in the United States. 21 million. 21 million. Just to go back to this area right here, just in Seattle, we have almost 100,000 kids within a 15 square mile. 100,000. The median income of Seattle is $73,000 per household. That's a lot of disposable income for some parents who have to truck their kids to practice anyways, truck their kids to sporting events anyways. They're doing it now. It's not like this is a new concept. We just want to give them a place that they can do it and actually enjoy themselves. When it comes to promotion, advertising, I'm a big believer in cheaper is better. Get more bang for your buck with social media. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. If you're not utilizing those, you're a dead company. You need to get up with it. We're professionals at it. We use it equally. We don't give one aspect of the marketing mix more money because we feel like each of those contributes to a different demographic. Typically girls do the Instagram. You got your moms who do the Facebook and your dads who just like to hear themselves talk and want to be important. Feel like what they have to say is the most important thing in 140 characters, and by God, you need to listen to us. So, what we need is your $585,000. We need it. We can't grow without it. I mean, we could, but not at the speed that we'd like to. This is a new market in terms of all multi-sports indoor facility. As Ryan pointed out, right now it's either baseball, or it's football, or it's soccer. We want to encompass major sports, soccer, baseball, football, basketball, all into one location. That way, if you have a son or a daughter, or both, who are in sports, you can minivan them to the location, sit in the nice area, have your kids getting professional training, and not be in the nasty weather that is Anchorage, Alaska, Seattle, Washington, or Boston, Massachusetts. So with that, I'm going to turn this over to Parna. He is our financial expert, because I am not.
Well, you're a marketing expert, so you handle that part. All right. So as mentioned before, we are asking for $585,000 for 10% equity in the company. This means that we are valuing our company at $5.85 billion. And since we are already up and running in Atlanta, we just wanted to let you know that we are already making profit in Atlanta, Georgia right now. So we had net income of 672,000 in 2013. This is 2013, and we had a cost of 528,000, making net profit of 143,000. Now, these are the startup costs that we are actually estimating to have if you open at 3 locations simultaneously. So as you can see, our biggest cost will be equipment and turf. We want to bring the best equipment and the best quality of turf so that kids and athletes can properly train and improve their game, take it to the next level. And as mentioned before, our marketing is a bit low because we are using online marketing a bit more than regular traditional print publication. And financial analysis, and as we mentioned, we're asking $585,000, but along with that, all 4 of us are putting $250,000 each. So that makes it $1 million. Projected growth. 2014, in Atlanta, Georgia, we had 700 customers or clients already in membership. There's a membership. So we already have 700 members. We are projected to grow rather rapidly until 2017 because it is a niche market that is not being taken care of right now. There is no one out there who is taking care or providing what the clients and the kids need. So we're actually expecting to grow real fast, and that's where your money comes in. It allows us to grow fast, and it makes you guys happier. And for conclusion, I'm going to hand it to Brian.
Okay. In conclusion, simply we want to be number 1. We've already captured the market in Atlanta. We would also like to capture these markets in Anchorage, which you see a skyline picture of snow. Nobody wants to play outside in that. Boston, also snow. And that's a picture of Seattle. The Space Needle is back there somewhere, but we can't see it because it's raining too hard. Okay. By the numbers, the multi-sport indoor facility market is worth $6 billion per year. And say if we can be number 1 in that, we can make great profits. Another number, last year in 2013, we made over $140,000 in profits. Memberships are projected to go over 500% from the level now by 2016. And also, each one of these partners up here is willing to invest $250,000 along with the $585,000 we are requesting from you guys. Okay. We're asking $585,000 for a 10% stake in elite sports. Our next is using future. Civic responsibility. We give the youth the best possible place to train. We keep the youth off the street and give them something to do. We build character in kids. And also with the future plans that we implemented later on, in the previous slide, we have an even more chance to make an impact on their lives as far as school, lifestyle, and sports. Okay, our nation's youth in the future are important to us, and we believe it's worth $585,000. How much is it worth to you? For you to remember our company, we have some takeaways for you guys to take. Just so you remember us. We have our t-shirts.
Right.
And also we have, coupons as well as brochures. Are there any questions?
So I like the idea of investing in anything fitness right now. It's a huge industry. Everybody's getting into it. You gotta get your slice of the pie now, and it's only going to grow with health concerns, et cetera, et cetera. My worry with the company is, I think my biggest worry is paying these trainers. You described ex-athletes. I guess before I make my offer, what kind of median salary are you paying these athletes, trainers, ex-athletes, et cetera, coaches at your facilities?
Actually, they're somewhat of independent contractors that use our facilities to train. So we take a percentage of the membership cost, and they get also a percentage.
Okay, so So I guess I'm confused there. I mean, are they all charging you a flat rate, or if you're doing it by percentages,
So if the rate's $150 an hour, we take 40% of that, they take the 60. Because most of the
That's-
athletes that we have right now, they're bored. It's
Right.
not like we're going to get, Michael Jordan,
Right.
okay? But do you know how many professional NBA athletes out there are sitting at the house playing the Wii right now because they're retired? Their careers are very, very short. A lot of them want to give back. They've gotten to this age where they're more mature and they want to give back to their community and make a little bit of money. So we give them that out.
So I'm willing to make an offer for the simple fact, like I said before, I like the fitness industry. I think it's a great place to put your money. The overhead gets very low once you've paid off your equipment, et cetera, besides maintenance. And as well as I like the idea of putting it in these places that you're describing where the weather's not nice. However, for 10%, I'd be willing to go to $280,000. And that's still more than you each individual give.
Now, I understand that, but we need that 585,000 to open 3 locations all together at the same time.
Right, and that seems like a lot to do at one time. So I'd be willing to make an agreement with you. I could do this. If we're gonna do it by 3 locations at a time, I'll bump it up to $350,000. And that will be, I can split that amongst each time we open a facility. Because I feel like opening 3 facilities at one time would be too much for this small company to take on. I think expanding is going to be your only option, but I think at the time, if I give you, split that $350,000 3 ways for 10% of your company as we open the facilities, that would be my final offer.
I understand, but you want to be the first mover, right? Or you want to be someone else takes the market share and then you want to compete against them. And we're trying to be the first mover here. We don't want to be, sitting back, let someone else do the work, and then we compete against them when they already have that market share. It will be real hard for us to do so. So right now, if we move first, we'll have the biggest market share. We'll have the biggest share of the pie.
I might have missed this during the presentation, but how much does each individual pay for using your facility?
For students, which would be 18 and under, we charge $40 a month.
A month, okay.
And then for people that are 18 and over, we charge $80 a month. And as far as that, we also rent. You can walk in. The walk-in is
Walk-in's huge for us. We have, if you take 10 batting cages, okay, per hour, we rent them out between $20 on off-peak time to $40 peak time. So let's just say $30 an hour. $30 an hour, 10 batting cages, 12 hours a day, 350 days, because we don't work Sundays. We don't like working Sundays, and there's a couple of holidays that we're gonna give everybody off. It's over $1.2 million, just in batting cage money. Just in batting cages money. There's very low overhead, because it's all automated. And the machines are only $400 a piece, which, that's a one-time fee. So it's $4,000 per location. With the $3 million potential.
So what's the upfront cost? I think that was the numbers I was looking at.
Yeah.
What does it take to open a facility like this? This is Walmart to bring in all that equipment. I
It's like all 3 locations
1.2
together.
million is about right. Or whatever.
Yeah, no, for this slide that we showed, it was for all 3 locations. So it was,
That was all for it.
yeah, all 3 locations together was 1.58 million. And we already put in $1 million our money together already.
We get government discounts with opening up these abandoned big box stores. We don't even, there you go. We don't even have to pay rent for 18 months because we're taking a blemish outside of the community and turning it into something that they wanted gone a long time ago. Yes, ma'am.
Sorry.
Oh, I was wondering, okay, how long will it take from your projections for us to make our money back and profit if we did only 10% for 585?
Maximum would be 3 years.
3 years.
Because in the beginning, when we are opening the location, the costs, one-time costs are high for equipment and turf, but once that costs are paid off, from there on, it's all profits.
Okay.
Maintenance
So about
costs
3
is-
years until
Yeah.
profit? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So it's a good concept, and I think there's a lot of upside on the potential. I'll give you the 585 the 10% plus 10% of the revenue you get from the
The 1.3.
contractor. So you get 40%, Deuce also 30%, I get 10%, he gets 60%.
So you want 10% of
Of the ownership,
Of
plus
the-
10% of the contract.
Contract.
from the pros,
Yeah.
10% from the pros.
What do you guys think?
I'll throw another offer
Yeah,
on the
that's
table.
Contractor?
I'll give you, so I don't think you would invest messing with your contractor money there. That's money that you guys are gonna be losing. So I'll throw 300,000 out there. You can raise the rest of the two some other way, but I'll throw 300,000 out there for the 10% from the company.
I'll do 585 for 15%.
I want the 585, so you got a deal.
All right,